Let's get this master bedroom finished. We're finally done with it, guys. I know the video has been halted for quite some time. If you want to know what's been going on with us, we've had some major life changes happen to us within the last few months. If you want to know what's been going on, I'll link the video previous to this one down below. But in today's video, we're gonna get this room done. I'm gonna show you the final transformation. It has been completed for quite some time. I'm actually in the room right now. This was the first room that we completed, the master bedroom, the first one that taught us how to do carpet and all of that stuff. In part one of the video, we went ahead and prepped the room and lay down some padding. In today's video, we're just gonna finish it. I have the video right here. I'm gonna go ahead and talk through it. It's been some time since we filmed this process, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you guys about what we were doing, what was going through our minds, and how we got things done. I did make a TikTok for us. It is LightsCameraYorks. Definitely, if you have a TikTok, give us a follow and stay up to date to what's been going on with the house. Let's get into finishing this room. All right, so we started with bringing that big old heavy thing of carpet up the stairs, guys, and let me tell you, that thing is heavy. Probably doesn't look heavy, but carpet is so heavy. And you know what's crazy? We got the cheapest carpet that we could find, which is not like super padded and stuff, and it was still super heavy, but we got it done. We had to be very careful because when you're moving that big old roll of carpet, it's super heavy, so you don't want to move the padding underneath. So that just took a little bit of work to kind of get around to it. But once we finally laid it out, Elvis just went ahead and measured the room. We cut it to size, and you'll see here in a little bit that we use a chalk line marker to kind of cut a straight line on the carpet. Elvis couldn't decide if he wanted to use the chalk line or duct tape, so he used both. And we were super careful because, again, this is like our first room that we were doing, so we were just making sure that we were doing things right. We didn't want to just like cut the carpet wrong because it's expensive. Even though we got the cheapest one, it still costs money, so we wanted to be extra careful. Once we got the carpet cut and measured, we were able to start laying it down because we've already prepped the tack strips, the padding, and all of that good stuff. So yeah, cutting the carpet, measuring it out. Elvis did all of that. I could not even figure out how to do that. We laid the carpet down. Look how awesome the color is with the walls. We totally winged it. Like, we just picked a random color at the store for the walls and the carpet, so we're so happy that it just looks really good together. Here Elvis is using the kicker. It's like a thing that stretches the carpet basically. And he kicks the carpet and it stretches the carpet, and then he lays the carpet on the tack strip so it like takes the grip of it. And then I was going around with like a little roller to kind of press the carpet into the little tack strip so it was like super secure. So we made sure we did that very well. So a lot of it was, you know, stretching the carpet and hooking it into those tack strips, and then I was pressing it and making sure it was secure because, again, this was the first room that we did, so we were like extra like precise and like good because we didn't want to mess it up. We took it very seriously, I will say. There's Logan saying hi to the camera. And Elvis, he was so proud of his corners. He actually did very well. Around the corners of like doors and stuff like that, he really took his time, cut the carpet, tucked it in very well, and it looked professional. And it was like his first time doing carpet. Well, both of our first times, but he's the one that did all the intricate work with like doing the corners and all of that. Like, he did very well. So if you're watching this part, let him know how good he did in the comments down below because he did very well. And then here he's just cutting the extra. Because once you put the carpet on the tack strips and you press it down, you can cut a little bit of the extra, and then the rest gets tucked under like the baseboards, which in this case we took the baseboards out. Big mistake. We're not doing that again, and you'll see in the other rooms we did not do that. But yeah, he's just tucking the carpet underneath the little gap in the wall, and then once you put the baseboards on there, it's gonna be like perfectly sealed. But yeah, it was looking good. We're getting somewhere. We have carpet down, and yeah, Elvis is doing a good job with that. I went ahead and replaced the air vents. They were actually pretty gross, and the ones in the master bedroom had a little bit of mold growing on them. So I went ahead and went to Home Depot. They were like $10 a piece or $11, which I was like, what the heck? I literally grabbed the cheapest ones, and I replaced all the vents in the house, but here I'm changing the one in the room. It was kind of hard to tighten that thing up, so Elvis finished helping me. We replaced 2 of the vents in the master bedroom. Since the walls were already painted with the spray gun, it kind of like splattered a lot of the paint in the trim. So I went ahead and touched up the trim with just flat white paint. And I did that on the windows also. I just didn't film it. I don't know where that footage went, if I did film it. And then this fan took a long time to put up, multiple days, if not weeks, to put up, because Elvis was struggling with it. It was just very hard. It was very like, you know, it's a 1970 house, and the way it was wired and set up and stuff, it wasn't just like a basic disconnect and put another one up. So it took a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of internet searching, and a lot of stress for Elvis. I feel bad because the fan really did take a long time to put up, but once he finally got it up, he was super proud of himself. And another thing added to the list of what you can do, what Elvis can do. So here's him testing out if the fan's gonna work.
Alright, moment of truth. I'm turning the power on. Let's see what happens.
He's so happy.
This man whooped my butt. Oh yes.
Oh gosh.
Does the fan go smooth? Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, it runs so smooth. It was wobbling so bad. I fixed it.
Whoa.
Give me some of them biscuits, boy. Give me some dab. High fives, bro. We got a fan. Woo. Got a fan. Woo. Got a fan.
What? Oh, I'm down.
Let's go.
Whoa.
Go blue.
Go blue.
Yeah.
Go blue.
Go blue. Yep. Say, let's show them your blue. Let's show them your blue. All right here. Go blue.
This is what the room was looking like while we were, you know, working, and we had to buy this lamp because we didn't have the fan up at the time, to have some light. This is Elvis doing the transition for the closet. As you can see here, the little strip, it's like a tape for the seam. So he puts down the tape, and then he gets the little iron thing to heat up the tape, glue. I'm not a professional. I'm just telling you what I know. And then he was heating up the strip using the kicker to like push up the carpet against the other carpet, and then like pressing it down. And then he used a spiked roller to kind of like blend everything together so you wouldn't see like a harsh line. And again, this was like his first time doing seam, and he did pretty well. Like he did good. He was taking a long time with it, but he did good. And then the baseboards. These, I'm not going to talk a lot about the baseboards because they were a pain. It was a big mistake to remove the baseboards because they got damaged while we were removing them. And then while we were sanding them and stuff like that, it was just like, they were like heavily coated with latex paint, and it was just very hard to sand them so we can paint them ourselves. So yeah. We were not going to replace the baseboards, we were going to reuse them. So I don't know why we took them out. Again, this was the first room that we were attempting to do, so lesson learned. But yeah, this took a long time to sand them, and then I painted them, and then we had to bring them back up and then install them. So yeah, wouldn't recommend. Here I'm actually painting all of the shelves for the closet. So look how like just a coat of paint, it does wonders. A coat of paint, guys, goes a long way. As you can see, they were pretty dirty, scuffed up, and discolored. So just a fresh coat of paint and you have new shelves. And I know I'm doing this over the carpet that we just laid, but I was being very careful, and I didn't have anywhere else to put them, so I just put them on top of like cans of paint. And I made sure the dogs or Logan were not upstairs, so I was very careful. Elvis, if you're watching this clip, I was very careful, I promise. I'm like the clumsiest person, so I don't know why I did it like this, but I really was careful for the last time. I'm gonna say that. Here are the shelves, all done for the closets. Looks really good. I painted them the same color as the walls in the room. And then the electrical outlets, Elvis actually changed them out because they were like a cream color and we wanted them white. So we went ahead and got like them at Home Depot, and then he went ahead and changed them out and then changed out the plates so they all were white. He obviously turned the power off, and then he bought a tool to check the electricity on the outlet to be extra careful, and then he changed them out. And then ignore the baseboard in this clip. That's actually primer. We got the wrong primer, so I went ahead and painted it white after this clip. But here I'm doing the caulking. So once we installed the baseboards, which I no longer have the clip, I don't know what happened to it, I went ahead and did caulking all on top to seal it, make it a nice clean finish. Where the baseboards connect, I went ahead and did caulking there too, so it looks like super good. Like it really finishes out, like it makes it look really complete and professional. We did everything to it except closet doors. We still need closet doors, but with all of that done, here is the before and after of the master bedroom. What do you guys think? I love how the room came out. It was our first room and we did pretty good first times. And you know what? YouTube videos and Google searches go a long way because we had zero experience in carpeting and like electrical work and all of this stuff, and this room looks incredible. And I know we just showed you the empty room. We do have it furnished now and everything's set up, so if you want to see how the room looks with furniture and all of that stuff, leave me a comment down below and I will do a TikTok showing you guys the reveal with the bedroom furniture in it and all of the decor. So if you guys want to see that, leave me a comment down below. And it is good to be back. Stay tuned for the next video. It will be Logan's room. We redid that whole thing. It looks so good, so stay tuned for the next video, and thank you for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next one.